I've came to a realization that it's not our fault. The way we behave, act, think, feel, the way we are, it's not our fault. I've dug deep within these past years and I've realized that it's the food, the school, the medical systems, it's all these different systems that have been put in place that have affected us since we were born to who we are now. We find it so hard to become this person. We see ourselves being this person. We want to invite all this stuff. We want to be enlightened. We want to be happy. We want to have all this money. We want to travel. We want to have all this stuff in our life, but we can't receive it because we always end up in the same rut, in the same mindset, thinking that we can't do it, thinking we can't do this and that. We limit ourselves. We always doubt ourselves. We have these negative energies around us who don't push us to become better people. They want us to live up to their dreams. We can't reach success because everyone around us isn't successful, or they want us to live these unexpected realities that they couldn't even make up for themselves, that they couldn't even do for themselves. So now we're supposed to jump in and live the dreams for them. I hate when people do that. They want us to become this person. They want us to go to college, right? But they didn't go to college. They didn't get a good job. They work a regular factory job, but they expect us to do more, be more, and see more, whatever. I understand, right, that you want the best for us, but how am I supposed to achieve success when I didn't grow up seeing success? When I grew up having to struggle, having to worry about the food on my plate, having to worry about if I'm gonna have a home to come to. Did you know among all professions, doctors have the highest suicide rate? Out of all the professions, why do doctors kill themselves? Why do doctors have the highest suicide rates among all professions? Common sense ain't common no more. We need to think about these things. Medical error is the third leading cause of death. We want to put all our trust into the medical system, into our doctors, into our nurses, that they're going to tell me what's wrong with my body and I'm just going to believe it. I'm not going to question them. Why don't we question authority? When we feel something's wrong, or when we don't know what they're saying or these words, we don't question them. We just believe because they're doctors, that they are authority, that we believe them. We believe everything they say. They know it. They went to school for this. 55% of Americans are stressed. The global average for stress is 35%. America's stress level is 55%. We are 20% more stressed than the whole global worldwide. I think that is crazy. Why don't we ask these things? Why are we so unconscious? And why don't we question anything? Why are we so unaware of these things? Did you know chickens take chlorine baths before they come to us? They to literally process the poultry processing, they take chlorine water baths. Let that soak in for a minute. Chlorine baths. Your food is taking a chlorine bath. Corn. Did you know corn used to look like this and now it looks like this? I think that is crazy. Corn used to be skinny, looking like a piece of grass, okay? It was 1/6 of the size of what it is today. Corn was one of the first GMO foods out there. Corn is in everything. When I was researching about corn, it just blew my mind of how corn is barely food anymore. Corn is made into all these different substances, into corn syrup, into corn syrup. Did you know processed meats is classified as a group 1 carcinogen? Did you know your bacon, your ham, your lunch meat, did you know that processed meat in your fridge is a level 1 cancer giver? Did you know the meat you're eating is going to give you cancer? Why don't we care about cancer until we see someone around us have cancer? And then we get really sad and we feel really bad and but you're eating cancer right now. You're consuming cancer every day and but we don't care until it's too late. We don't care that we eat cancer, but we care when we're on the deathbed dying from cancer. Why do we care when it's too late? Why aren't we aware and conscious that I can take action today and stop eating all these meats? Stop eating all this processed meat. Stop eating all this weird food nowadays that is giving us cancer, guys. The World Organization of Health classified processed meats as a type 1 carcinogen. There is food in America that is banned in other countries, and I wonder why. All this food that is banned in other countries, that we, us Americans, still consume and give to our little children every day. It's not your fault. We're just not told these things. We aren't told these things, and it's our duty to be conscious of those systems that have been put in place. So any type of system around you, your food, your shelter, your work, your health care, everything about your life has been put in place to make you less than a person, to make you unconscious, to make you sleep, to make you unaware of what the world is really doing to us. I want to talk about our communities. Our communities are literally not built for us to strive in. I was watching the Blue Zones documentary, and I recommend everyone to watch the Blue Zones documentary. It's basically about these groups of people in the Blue Zones of how they are able to live over 100 years old. In other countries, people barely have cars. People walk everywhere, people bike everywhere, but in America, we are meant to drive our cars everywhere. In America, none of our buildings are close together. We're unable to walk from home to school because it's literally a 10 mile, 15 mile, 30 mile. Okay, how am I supposed to walk everywhere when everything is an hour away from me? If it's a 30-minute drive, I can't imagine how many hours it's going to take for me if I'm walking there. Our communities, our buildings, our places, our community is not meant for us to strive. We are not able to walk everywhere. The reason why people in the Blue Zone strive and live to over 100 years old is because they're walking, they're working out, they're doing their daily activity includes physical activity. Us Americans, we are made to live in this lazy world. Everything is made for us to have everything at our hands. Why do you think every store, Walmart, Target, we all have these store pickups now? All you have to do is order your food online, and then you just have to open your trunk, and then the people will come give it to you. Okay, why do we have Grubhubs? Why do we have Uber Eats? Why do we have Instacart? You can literally buy your groceries online and someone will deliver you your groceries. Like, we have everything at our hands to make us lazier and lazier as society as the years go by. WALL-E, do you guys remember WALL-E? Why are we living in space? Because Earth has become so toxic, unable to live in due to the pollutions that we have done over time. And why are we these fat astronaut people just sitting in chairs, consuming screens, drinking sodas? That is literally where we're going to. They don't make these movies just for entertainment. I wonder why they put subliminal messages in these movies and that we really just think that it's just entertainment. And we're so unaware and unconscious of like, wow, this is really what's going on in this world. Wow, this is who we can really become if we don't change today. Then there is always constant stimulation. We are constantly always consuming something. Every year there's a new iPhone, there's a new iPad Pro, there's a new Apple Watch, there's a new phone, there's a new laptop, there's a new game station, there's a new movie, there's a new app, there's always a new item out there we're always consuming something instead of getting away and being in nature and finding who we are and really just being with ourselves. They have done it so well where we're uncomfortable to be by ourselves. We're uncomfortable to sit in this car and just sit in this car and be in my own thoughts. We are uncomfortable with that. Why are we always scrambling to find our phone, scrambling to hit our vape, scrambling to find something beyond ourselves? We are surrounded by constant stimulation, and it's not our fault that they have put it in our face like this. We are so uncomfortable that we have to be brushing our teeth while we watch TikTok. There's so much abuse that we have put into technology that all we do is just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll until we think we've had enough, and then we just go and consume something else again. And it just continues to make you unaware of the world that we're living in. It makes you unaware of who you are. It makes you unaware of what you want in life. Have you guys ever watched They Live? This movie, like I said, subliminal messages. Why do they make movies like this? What are they trying to show us? I know you guys have probably heard the Simpsons making world predictions, and then the world predictions become true. Why do they do this stuff? And why are we not questioning it? Common sense isn't common anymore. And then the food system. This one's probably the most disgusting, eye-opening system that I've researched about. Big food, big pharma, big everything, big oil, big corn, the big companies, the big dynasties, all they care about is making their dynasties bigger. All they care about is making money. All they care about is profit. It's a capitalist world. It's a capitalist society. All they care about is themselves. So why aren't we caring about ourselves? Why are we consuming things for them when all that is doing is helping their dynasty, but we don't even know how to do stuff for ourselves anymore? We don't even know what our hobbies are. We don't even know what our strengths or weaknesses are. We don't even know what our likes or dislikes are. But we can still go and buy the new iPhone because it's the new iPhone and I want to feel cool. Or I want to go watch this new movie. Or I want to go watch TikTok all day. Or I want to eat all their foods that is killing my body. I'm consuming their dynasties, but I'm never building my own empire. It makes me so emotional when you talk about these things because they've done it so good where they purposely have made it to where we have lost ourselves and we're unable to even, we're so unaware and unconscious these days of the power and the mission that we're here for. The food, the cheaper the better, okay? They'll do whatever it is to make it where they can make the biggest profit. High fructose corn syrup is processed. It's cheaper to make, so they, instead of using regular sugar, because regular sugar is more expensive, they have used this high fructose corn syrup as the new sugar, as a new additive, as a new sweetener, because it was cheaper, it was sweeter, and it's easier for the dynasties to be successful in. If you go around your kitchen right now and go look at the ingredients list, I bet you'll find at least 10 items in your house with high fructose corn syrup. This is how they will win. If they feed you all this McDonald's, why is there a McDonald's right here and then there's another McDonald's over here? Like, literally everywhere you turn, there is a fast food. There is processed food all around you, and they are winning while you are losing. They do it on purpose. It's not our fault. They've done it, and they've done it so well to the point where we think we're crazy. We think we have depression. We think we have all these issues. So do a little research about the food that you consume, and I wonder how you will feel after you watch that YouTube video or that documentary about food. Like I said earlier, why are doctors, amongst all the professions, why do doctors have the highest suicide rate? But you're a doctor. Aren't you supposed to be rich and happy? Why are you killing yourself if you're a doctor? Why are medical errors the third leading cause of death? But you're doctors. I thought you're supposed to know everything. I thought you went to school for this. I put all my trust in you, doctor, and you still ended up killing my mom. Or whatever. That's just an example, right? But no, we have put our trust into this medical system. But again, the whole time, big pharma, big medical, the dynasties, guys, all they want you to do is to consume. They are not meant to treat us. They are meant to put a band-aid on you and make you go back home. And once that band-aid rips off, then you get to go back into their dynasty to make more money off of you. They purposely don't want to fix the root cause of why you have diabetes. They will just give you blood sugar pills. That's one. Blood sugar pills is another way to make money off of the pills. Once your blood sugar pills don't work anymore, you're gonna go back into the hospital. That's another way to make money. You're in the hospital, a hospital visit, that's money. And then they're gonna do maybe a procedure on you, like, oh, we recommend this procedure, and that's another way they just made money. There are just 3 ways they made money off of you, and you didn't even realize it, okay? They don't treat the root cause. They slap a band-aid on you, and they hope you come back to make more money off of you. You go in, let's say you have a splinter. You go into the doctors because you have a splinter. Instead of picking it out of your foot, they will give you a cane. They will give you a band-aid. They will give you some cream and a band-aid to put over it. The point of what I'm trying to say is they will not take the problem away and pull that splinter out of you. They will literally do everything but take that splinter out of you on purpose, so you can come back and consume for their dynasties even more. All we do is stress. We want to be hurry, go do it now. There we have packed schedules. All we know is work. Up, work your 9 to 5. And then maybe go work again, work your second job, and then you work for your family. Work. There is never any time for ourselves anymore. Why do we think we always say, I don't have time for it? Oh, I'll do it later because I'm so busy in my work right now that I don't have time for it. We don't have time to be grounded and present in life anymore. We don't have time to just sit in this car and really think about what's wrong with me, what's wrong with my life, how can I get better, what are the things I need to work on, what are my goals for this year, what systems do I need to do to become the better version of me in 2024, what do I need to change about myself. We are so stuck in work, consuming, doing things, and this all trickles down, guys, to all the systems that have been put in place. Being worried and being stressed is not going to do anything for you but deteriorate your health. In the Blue Zone documentary, everyone is living freely, everyone is living happily, everyone is in a community, and everyone's helping each other, loving each other, laughing with people. People are not stressed in the Blue Zones. They're happy. But us Americans, we are so mindless nowadays that we don't know what to do, how to do it, where to do it, what to think, what to feel, what to eat. We are always told to do something. We're always told to do something, and we never know how to make our own decisions. We're all so caught up in our own little world. We're always so sad, depressed. We are filled with anxiety. We don't know how to connect with people anymore. We are so insecure. We're in our heads. We think people are judging us. We have such a low confidence in our abilities. Why are we like this? What is wrong with me? What am I doing wrong? We always question ourselves. It's not your fault. It is literally everything put in place that has made you mindless. Okay? School is another system that can hurt your mental. When you go to school, you're told to open your book, read this page, do this homework assignment, listen, don't disobey, otherwise you get in trouble. Oh, you have to get good grades. You need to be better than this kid. You need to have an A+ to succeed. They're always telling us what to do, and we never know what we really want to do and what we like anymore. Why is it that everyone who finishes high school, when they leave high school, they don't know what they want? They're told to go to college, but we don't know what we really want to do. But I thought school and going to school, I thought they're prepping us for college, right? So if they're prepping us for college so well, why have I not learned what I want to do in my life during this whole time of school? Why am I still questioning myself? Why do I not know my likes and dislikes? Why am I not knowing what I want to do? I thought school is put in place to help me become a better person. I thought it's supposed to give me a better job. My overall message with this, guys, is please be nicer to yourself, and we need to do our homework. You need to be aware and conscious of the systems in your life, the systems that have been put in place. That there are dynasties out there, and all they care about is themselves, their profits. All they care about is themselves. They want you to consume their medicine, their food, their technology. They want you to consume, all right? For their dynasties. But why are we not doing anything for our own empire? Why are we not building our own empire? Why are we not learning new skills for ourselves? Why are we not taking the time to be grounded? Why is it so hard for us to do a social media detox? Why is it so hard to lose weight? Why is it so hard to eat the foods that we're not supposed to be eating? We literally need to sit down, reflect, think about all the systems that have been put in place, and how are we going to change that? We need to do our homework. We need to do our research. We can go do homework for the school system, but we never do our own homework for our own empire to help my own ability to help me learn, help me become a better me. Okay? So the point is, we need to stop doing things for them. We need to do things for ourselves, guys. never too late to get started. I want you to get started now. I want you to go get some food in your house, look at the ingredient list, and research about the chemicals that are in your food, okay? Or you can literally go research about big pharma. If you take any medications, go research about those medications. What is it doing to you? How is it really helping you? You've been taking them for 15 years, but why do you constantly have to take it? Why are you not healed by now? We need to consume the right way and stop consuming for them. We need to go on YouTube and learn educational stuff. We stop going on YouTube and watching people play Roblox. It's time to take our power back. We have been so lost within these last couple years, and it's time to take our power back. I want you to find your power. I want you to find who you are. I ask people all the time, what are you really good at that you do with no effort? And it's literally crickets. It takes people forever to answer that question. And it breaks my heart that we don't even know what it is that we do with no effort. The answer to that question is what you should be doing with your life and making money off. I like to help people regain their power and gain consciousness, become this whole different person that they are supposed to be, okay? So my duty here, my mission here on earth is to somehow break all these systems put in place, give you the right tools, the right homework, give you the right stuff you need. Therefore, you can build that empire that you really want. I don't want us to be sad and stuck, emotional, and keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over and over. I want us to really get better. And I'm not just talking about it. I literally want to see you get better. Okay? Physically, spiritually, mentally, your mind, body, and soul. I want you to get better. Do your homework, be aware, gain consciousness, get your power back, build your own empire. This video will give you an easy tip that I've used to gain consciousness, to get my power back, to build my empire. I appreciate you guys for being here and listening to me. Don't forget you're a blessing, and we'll talk soon. Thank you. Mwah.